Yeah.
Try to run After Effects on your smartphone and design something decent. Like, again, good luck. So Canva is really coming to fill this gap in the market. So 57% of the world's population now uses social media. Okay, that is roughly 4.5 billion people. And so we understand the importance of mastering content for social media. If we dig deeper, we can see that the average person spends 2.5 hours per day on social media. So it's not just a lot of people, it's a lot of people for quite a long time every day. Okay, we are living through a fundamental shift in the way we consume our information. Some call it a shift in where the attention of consumers is. For many companies, marketing for a very long time consisted in pushing a message to the masses. Okay, so companies were spending money on visibility through print media, TV, radio, billboards. And during this era of marketing, awareness was key. Okay, so people were just creating campaigns and messaging, and they were pushing these campaigns through the traditional media where everyone was kind of paying attention: newspaper, radio, TV, etc. But today things are quite different. Okay, it's not about so much about buying these media so that you get more eyeballs on your brand and your sales would go up automatically. The more you pay, the more sales. It's not like that exactly anymore. Today, people are no longer watching TV like they used to, or they're certainly not paying attention when an ad break is interrupting their movie experience. What does everybody do when there is an ad on TV? Well, they just grab their smartphone and they go check Facebook or WhatsApp or whatever. So today, the attention is on social media and digital. And if you don't believe me, just have a look at these two pictures that I candidly took during some of my travels. This is in the Bangkok SkyTrain. Okay, and maybe closer to you, this is another photo that I took in the Delhi subway about 2 or 3 years ago. You can see like phones are a little bit like they look more new today than what it was at this time. But in both of these pictures, people are glued to their smartphones. They're consuming all sorts of digital content. Now, this is the opportunity I'm talking about. Creating digital content and investing time and efforts in building your personal brand on these digital platforms is the biggest opportunity of this day and age. Now, this is super important, guys. So it is that important. I'm going to repeat this sentence. Creating content and building your personal brand on these digital platforms is the biggest opportunity presented to you today. Okay, and the good news is that today everybody can be a content creator. Indeed, you all have the tools that you need right there on your desk, in your pocket. Nike said, if you have a body, you are an athlete. Well, today we could say, if you have a smartphone, you are a content creator, right? Anybody can pull out their smartphone and start creating content and share it for free to potentially millions of people on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, WhatsApp, wherever. This, my friends, it's a huge opportunity. It was not possible 15 years ago. It is possible today because attention has shifted to social media and digital, and technology has evolved. We all have a smartphone. 15 years ago, it would require huge cameras and millions of dollars to reach that many people with your message. And therefore, it was only the privilege of rich media companies or rich brands. Today, you can do it for free with your phone. Huge opportunity. So on this slide, you can see 8 different ways that Revita is actually making money with her business. And guys, this is the slide you might want to screenshot. Now, Revita, she might be a fictional character, but I do know a bunch of people, okay, and my partner included, who are actually making a living teaching about things they are passionate about online. This is really the opportunity I was talking about, okay? The attention is in the right place and technology is there, so you can do it. So this is real, and it is all made possible because anybody can now create this digital content and reach potentially millions of people. So thanks to our smartphones, social media, and tools like Canva that can help us create super easily like quality content that you will share. All right, let me come back to Revita and show you how Revita actually started this whole business, because she didn't start with 8 different streams of income. She actually started using Canva herself, right? She loved using Canva, and she loved it so much that she quickly became quite good at it. So she educated herself, and soon she realized that her friends and entourage were reaching out to her with some questions about Canva. Hey, Revita, how do I create a Facebook banner with Canva? How can I design a LinkedIn profile picture? How can I design a newsletter with Canva? Can I do that? Well, at first, she was answering these questions for free on WhatsApp to her friends and family members, and then on different social media platforms she was active in. But the questions kept coming. So this is where Revita realized there was an opportunity there, an opportunity to sell private coaching and training to people on how to use Canva. Let me get a sip of water. So naturally, she started teaching and charging for the sessions. At first, it was only to a few people, okay, that had heard about her through word of mouth or recommendation. But she was smart enough, straight from the beginning, to ask for endorsement after delivering training sessions. Now, that was a very smart move. She asked every single person she trained if they could give her a video testimonial, right? So after teaching, she set her smartphone on a tripod and asked participants what they had learned during their session with her. She asked them about the impact her teaching had made on their own career or lives or projects, and if they would recommend her to other people who wish to also learn about using Canva. And of course, everybody gladly accepted to do so, and soon Revita had a large collection of excellent testimonials. Also, these one-on-one sessions, they helped her become a better teacher. Indeed, she was learning from every session, discovering more about her audience's needs and the challenges they were facing. So she was ready to scale. She had developed an expertise in teaching and in understanding her audience. And she had a bunch of really good testimonials, like kind of venting her training session. So she was ready to go to the next level. And that's exactly what she did. She moved to teaching groups. She moved to teaching one-on-one to teaching groups, and groups of 10 or 20 people at the time. And obviously making way more money per session, because now instead of one person paying, they were like 10 to 20 people paying for that same knowledge. So on this slide, you can actually see the evolution of how much more impact she is now making, reaching 100, 200 people. Okay, so at this stage, Revita fully realized that there was a massive market out there, and one that kept growing every day, right? Like I said earlier in this presentation, Canva has over 80 million monthly active users. Now, monthly active users means people who are using Canva at least 3 times per month. Now, Revita knows that because she follows the Canva actuality, because she wants to stay relevant and up to date in her training sessions. So she heard about Canva's 80 million monthly active users. What she doesn't know is that apart from these 80 million people who use Canva at least 3 times a month, there are at least 10 times this number of users who only use Canva once or twice per month. And that's a lot of people, even at Indian scale. So the reason why these people are not using Canva more, well, they just don't know enough about it. And that's exactly where Revita's teachings come in. Okay. Now, Revita is a smart lady. She saw in that huge market an opportunity to scale her impact and her income. So what did she do? Well, easy. She decided that she would take the knowledge she was teaching in her sessions and put that into an online course. So she got to work, she locked herself in a co-working space for a couple of months, and she used Canva to create a really good video course on how to use Canva. Genius, right? Well, this allowed Revita to go from reaching a few hundred people to reaching thousands of students as her course starting to rank on platforms like Udemy and Skillshare. Now, she's done a lot of work already. Like she's grown quite a bit, but if you want the big numbers, you have to take it to YouTube, okay? Because YouTube, 2 billion monthly active users, it's huge. YouTube is the second largest search engine after Google. It belongs to Google. Revita knows that. She's a smart business entrepreneur, businesswoman. So, and she had the really good idea, and that was kind of a lifesaver. She had the really good idea to start her YouTube channel early in her journey when she launched her first course. And YouTube was, at the beginning, it was just a side project for her at first. Her training and courses was where she was really focusing her time and attention. And her channel didn't really grow much, to be honest, for the first 2 years. But still, she kept posting regular video content there as additional material for the students enrolled in her courses. Okay, fast forward a little bit. She now had over 100 videos on YouTube. The channel was quite small still, but she noticed that it was starting to pick up, okay? The channel was starting to gain some traction. So she started to become more serious about YouTube, sticking to a strict 2 video per week schedule. And she started optimizing everything she could, like titles, descriptions, tags, thumbnails. Of course, she was using Canva to create her thumbnails. And pretty soon, the channel grew bigger and bigger. She passed the 1,000 subscriber milestone, which unlocked YouTube's partner program, which means that she could now start to monetize her channel, her content. So the YouTube game was on. And she could now reach more people with her tutorial, which opened up new ways of earning an income. So if we come back to our graph right here with the different ways of making money, this is where Revita is at the moment, right? She sells private coaching, group coaching, she sells online courses, and she's making money via the Google AdSense program, which is the advertising that Google places on her YouTube videos. So 3 different streams of income right now. And she's not going to stop there. I told you, she's ambitious and she knows her stuff. So Revita is going to go the next step. She wants to keep building her business. So she thought long and hard about other ways on how she could do that. She has a growing audience on YouTube and she has the knowledge about Canva. So this is what she came up with, okay? Her YouTube channel had now grown over 5,000 subscribers, and she has built a loyal following on that platform of people who love her content, her tutorials, but also obviously people who love using Canva. So Revita applied for and got accepted in Canva's affiliate program. She could now promote Canva Pro, Canva's paid offer, to her channel subscribers with her unique referral link, earning money for every person who signed up for Canva via her link. So affiliate marketing, pretty smart. Also, as the channel grew and her reputation also grew along, she started being asked to do speaking engagement, kind of like what I'm doing here today. I'm sure the people at Knorish must have been watching what I'm doing on my YouTube channel because, yeah, I'm here today speaking to you about Canva and YouTube. So that brings up the total of income stream to 5, if I'm not mistaken. The 6th stream of income came from other brands willing to sponsor some of her videos on YouTube. Okay, those are brands that see an opportunity in her very targeted audience, people who love to design and love to use Canva. So brands see that opportunity to be exposed to showcase their product or services in front of a very carefully segmented audience that she had created via her channel. And they were now ready to pay some real dollars to sponsor one of her videos so that she could maybe mention or promote what they were selling. So that's the 6th opportunity to make an income. Now, it is already pretty amazing how Revita went from teaching to a few friends and family members to running a full-time business that was generating enough money to maintain herself and her family. But the real beauty of all of this is that this business model is fully and perfectly scalable. Okay, it's not just like a business, it is a scalable business. The more subscribers she gets on YouTube, the more people will buy her courses, and the more people will sign up to Canva via her affiliate link, the more she will generate in Google AdSense, the more brands will want to sponsor her content. It's just a vicious, virtuous circle, not vicious, but virtuous circle of growth. So she was doing great. She was doing so great, actually, that she decided to hire a video editor. And that helped her free up some of her time that she was doing, editing her own videos. Now she has a video editor that actually edits better than her and faster than her. And she has a bunch of free time on her hands. So she used that free time to generate even more streams of income. Told you she was ambitious. So Revita heard about that other opportunity with Canva to earn some extra money by creating and selling Canva templates. And this program is called the Canva Creators. You can Google that, Canva Creators. So she signed up for that program and she started contributing beautiful templates to the Canva library. And she created nice templates about Indian holidays and very specifically culturally relevant content that would be surfaced in the Canva library to specific Indian users. And every time a user would use some of her templates, she will earn some royalties and she would get paid by Canva every month to do so. So there we go. I think we covered the full circle. That's 8 different ways of monetizing. These are concrete answers, guys. I just gave you 8 real life opportunities to monetize your educational content.